In this section, we'll talk about the trachea, lungs, and bronchial trees. The trachea. First, we talk about the position. It extends from the lower border of the cricoid cartilage to the level of sternal angle, where it divides into right and left principal bronchi. This is the trachea, the right and the left trachea. The trachea. First, we talk about the structural features. It consists of about 14 to 17 C-shaped incomplete trachea cartilages, and it closed posterior by membrane wall. The bifaction of the trachea is here, and this is the carina of the trachea, as this one. Bronchi. The right principal bronchus is shorter, wider, and more vertebral than the left one, and about 2.1 cm long, and the subcanal angle about 20 to 25 angle. As for the left principal bronchus, it's narrower, longer, and more horizontal than the right one, and it's about 5 cm long. The subcarinal angle about 36 to 39 angle. We must pay attention. The foreign body are therefore more easily to lodge in the right principal bronchus and the right lung. Lungs. The position. Lungs are located in the thoracic cavity by both sides of medial sternum. The general feature of lungs is cone-shaped. The right lung is shorter and broader. The left one is longer and narrower. Apex of lung, it projects upward into the neck for approximately 2.5 cm above the medial third of clavicle into neck. The base, its cochlear, sits on the diaphragm, also called diaphragmatic surface. There are several surfaces: the costal surface, the medial surface, and there are 3 borders: anterior, posterior, and inferior. The hilum of lung is a depression on the middle of the medial surface where the bronchi, blood vessel, and nerves enter the lung. Root of the lung is a structure through the hilum of lung, enclosed by a reflection of the pleura. There are several contents, which is principal bronchus, pulmonary artery and vein, nerves, and lymphatic vessels. 重新来一下。Root of lung is a structure through the hilum of lung, enclosed by a reflection of the pleura. There are several contents: principal bronchus, pulmonary artery and vein, nerves, and lymphatic vessels. The root of lung, also order of structure in the root of lung. 重新来一下。The order of structure in the root of lung. From before backward, we can see the vein, artery, and bronchi. From above downward, on the left, it's artery, bronchi, vein, and the right is bronchus, artery, bronchus, and vein. The borders: anterior, posterior, and inferior. The anterior is sharp, and posterior blunt. Inferior is also sharp. Lobes and features. For the left one, it's One feature is the oblique feature, two lobes, the superior one and the inferior one. For the right lung, there are two features, the oblique and the horizon one. There are three lobes, which is superior, middle, and inferior lobe. Bronchi tree. Each principal bronchus divides into lobe bronchi, 2 on the left and 3 on the right, each of which supply a lobe of lung. Each lobe bronchus then divided into segmental bronchi, which supply specific segments of the lung. Bronchopulmonary segments. Bronchopulmonary segment is the arithmetic function and surgical units of lung. It consists of segmental bronchi, its branches, and their pulmonary tissue. It's pyramidal in shape, just like this, with its apex towards the lung, root 10 in each lung. It has segmental bronchi, segmental artery, lymph vessels, and nerves. The segmental vein lies in the connective tissue between bronchopulmonary segments. Because it's a struck unit, a dissection segment can be removed surgically. This picture demonstrates the bronchopulmonary segments. This is a picture of a bronchocardiogram. It's showing the bronchi pattern of the trachea and bronchi of the right lung in a slightly oblique anteposterior view. In this part, we talk about the bronchi trees and the bronchi trachea. That's all for this section. Thanks.